So we're here today with Jake, and we're going to talk a little bit about some nail care. On my table here, I have two different sizes of clippers. I would highly recommend not using the guillotine ones. Those are the ones that are the straight cut. You cannot see the nail efficiently, and you can't hold the dog correctly, in my opinion, to safely use them. So we do not use them, and I do not recommend getting them. Puppies, chihuahuas, cats, just these tiny little guys are going to work really well for you. We also have our Dremel on hand, and we're going to show when to use this and why it's beneficial. We are also going to have some of our quick stop on hand. This is nice if we have a dog that we went a little too short on. It's going to stop the bleeding right away. So when you have a little dog, my suggestion is always you want to give them the element of surprise a little bit to kind of take them out of their comfort element. So Jake is very much so used to running around on the floor or being in his bed or on the bed or in a couch. What he's not used to at your house would be like your kitchen table or a coffee table. So that's going to take Jake out of the I can get away into the what do they want me to do? So I have Jen here, and she is comfortably holding Jake so I can do what I need to do. So I'm going to turn Jake towards me, and then I am simply going to hold his foot from the bottom. Now Jake is very used to nail trimming. He comes about every 3 weeks, and he likes the Dremel. We used to use the clippers on him, but as he gets older, he has started to appreciate the non-pressure that this gives off. So I'm going to hold his foot. I'm going to make sure the tail is out of the way, and I'm going to put my finger in between each pad of his foot, which allows me then to have full control over the nail. Now, that takes about 2 seconds per nail. And what you can see on there is that little discoloration. It looks like the tip of a pencil, looks like a little pencil lead. That is his quick, and if I keep going, he will bleed. So we are not going to do that. I'm going to show you the difference now with this. So it's about the same length, but this one is nice and smooth, and this one has some jagged pieces, which is another reason why in our shop, we usually finish them off with this, just to get them a touch shorter, and Jake is absolutely content with that. So we have Teddy. Teddy is 11 months old, so he is extremely energetic. He's about halfway through his haircut, and then we stopped and waited so we could show you guys how to do a large breed dog on the floor. So again, 2 people on the dog is probably going to need to be a must. I always suggest putting your leg underneath so you're separating. So Jen's going to try to keep him down on the floor for me. And Teddy is going to smack me with his tail because that's what dogs do. So I'm going to hold him nice and tight to me. So I have my arm pushing on this leg, and he is nice and tight. And if he goes to wiggle, the only correction I'm going to give is pressure, and I'm just going to hold it. If he goes squirrely and is like, woo, you know what I'm going to do? We're not going to do anything. We're going to hold him where he is, because he is going to learn that he cannot go to fight or flight to get out of a nail trim. You're going to use the big ones? Yes. Teddy hasn't had his nails done since December. Good boy. I'm going from the bottom of the nail, which allows me to see the little click that's right there. So I am confident in my clips. Now, many of your large breed dogs will not necessarily need a ton taken off of the back of their nails. This is because the way that they walk, they naturally will grind them down, which is kind of a bonus because you usually only need to take just the tips. His Dewclaws in the back are very long. So when I go to do the fronts,
Teddy's gone.
Teddy's gonna bolt. Jen and I are just gonna giggle about it. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to do Teddy's front nail. Jen's gonna hold him. I would recommend having a collar or a leash on him. So Jen's got 2 pull nice is to hold on to him. Again, if he wiggles, we're not gonna let go. I'm gonna pull in nice and tight, holding his body nice and close to mine. And again, from underneath the foot, I am able to see right where to go. If I go any further than that, Teddy's gonna bleed. And that's not gonna be good. And his Dewclaw, even in the front, is very long. The Dewclaw has the exact same vein as the rest of them do. Perfect. Good job, Teddy.